welcome back. We are here with the story of the Finches. We ended up finishing up with, or we were just getting to Dawn and Sanjay,
She spent a summer building
or at
houses in
least we
Calcutta,
just
where
found their
she met my
stuff.
dad, Sanjay.
So that's what we're doing. Well, her dad's that. I'm guessing. Wait. Yes, Dawn is her mom. Oh, okay, Dawn, and then Sanjay is the little bubble that we were looking at
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
earlier. Okay. From what I can tell, so Lewis is the first kid, then it's Milton, and then it's Edith. 2 years apart. But Milton died, and so did Lewis while Edith was alive. Because if she's 17, we're about in 2016. So, depending, of course, on what born. Did we go up or did we go down?
When my dad died,
Oh.
I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
So Edie was the one that lasted the longest then out of
And for a
everybody.
while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, this is the... Yeah, this is the part of the house with the foundation. God, I pick up again. Oh, yeah. Talking about this earlier. I was like, I do not like that at all. That is very dangerous. Oh, we can see her shadow. I like her. She's spooky. She walks so robotically too. Oh wait, we can't look in, but wow, there should be a peephole that we can look through. Oh, there's also this. Yeah. Okay.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Oh, that's what she was talking about. It's like, oh, we knew Milton was here before I was. There's that painting on the wall. Okay.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
This could be a museum. This is so cute. Damn, he made a flip book about his flip. Oh, that's where it is.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Yikes. That really sucks. That's super unfortunate.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah. I'm not too surprised that she wanted nothing to do with any of this, considering what had happened. I can't, yeah, this door's just...
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Is this where it occurred? Oh, I see.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay. It's a very big family. do I go? Do I sit? Can I sit? Has to be a way. It won't let me sit. Oh, there we go. Window. Yay, yay. In. Let's see what secrets I can uncover in here.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I'm guessing it smelled like alcohol. And or... Ah. Haha. Yeah. Okay, I see one.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the
What the
monotony of his daily life.
Oh, okay. Never thought I'd be playing
He kept working
Fish
at the cannery,
Simulator over here. Or Fish Factory Simulator.
but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
began
Wonder.
to, oh, there you go. Oh. Oh no. Is he gonna cut off his hand?
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small,
I'll just go over there.
imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
This way, this way. Window.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Dinosaur bones.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head,
Oh heck yeah.
but he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
I like this actually. This is
But
really
he
cool.
found something more.
Can I move it?
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery,
Yeah, you get himself
I
killed,
spoke with
you
his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused,
know. Yeah, because he wasn't thinking about anything. He was not even there.
like a whole new Lewis.
That's
So
not
I
a
let
good
him
sign.
go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Now it's getting
He told me he'd made a new friend.
cold.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Okay.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
This is cute. I like this. I mean, I know it's gonna turn into something really dark, but I like. I like the way they look at the way they wave in their
And
arms.
songs for them to play.
Oh my god.
He talked about starting a band.
I love that little animation. Look at the way they're waving their
And
arms.
he was
They're
always
going.
humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
I'm just waiting for him to cut off his hand. I feel like
He
that's
no
what's
longer
gonna happen.
spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him
What did the blade?
that all the cheering
Oh,
crowds, even the stones under his
That's what I'm
feet,
afraid of.
were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
I mean, yeah, if imagination
He held an
Daydreams were this
election for
vivid,
men,
I'd be stuck there too.
and he won.
Nice.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Where to, sire?
He'd conquer
Whee!
a city, then immediately push on.
Give me more fish. I crave
New
more fish.
Louisville. St. Louis.
He's not very creative with names, is he?
He started drifting away from our reality.
Getting bigger and bigger. Ah, turn the boat. It's really hard to turn the boat.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh,
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
oh, I see. Tuned her out.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen, beautiful prince. Go with the handsome queen.
handsome queen.
I don't like having options. Why are you giving me options? I have to wait. Should have picked the prince. Dang it.
The queen was on her own quest for
Let's try sinister serp.
sinister serpents.
Woo. Whoopee. Get out of the way. You're in my way, fish. I'm trying to see a
He
thing.
followed the sound of her
Of her harp. Of her harp. Yeah, the harp. She had a pretty harp.
silver harp.
I wonder where that other path would have come from.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
I wonder if the final result is the same.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, there's like nothing there now.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh god, there's so many fish. Hello, princess. I am here for the booty. And I ain't talking about
But he
your
was
booty.
so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Can I see his face? Oh. Alright, it's not bad.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Yeah, it often can be.
And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Don't run away from me. I am
My
here.
imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, I need to. Hello. Oh. I think this is the locker room at the cannery. Yeah. Some people do not lock up their. Ooh. That's pretty.
He began to forget the world we know.
God, that thing must stink.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Imagine the smell. Ah, you didn't think of the smell. Ooh, all the blood. Oh, that's him.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Hey. Hey. It's me. The prince. Let's go with this. Oh, there's the
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Yeah, it never ends.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Look at the way they wave their arms. I love it. Look at him. Look at him. He's happy.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
This is cute. I really like this. I know it's kind of has a dire meaning, and I know something's bad's gonna happen, but like this, I like this. A little imagination with this kind of cute. Yes, yes. Respect me.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
So if I pick the man, I can do it.
There was only one thing left to do.
One. Be crowned king of all the world.
Bend down his head.
What? No! No! No, no, no. Ah! No!
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
No, 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 no! He gave her. That was it.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I bet. Who are we missing? I didn't even check. Well, Sanjay and Dawn. That's the parents, right? We never even... Did we skip Sven and Edie? Or is that just gonna be a... I didn't like that.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Just like in real life, except he only died once.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah. That makes sense. Can I go up now with this chair? Can I travel through chair? Let me see if there's anything missing in here. This is a cool little hideout. I don't know if I'd have this as, like, my room. Probably for some privacy, but I do like this. Is there nothing else here? Oh, there it is. You usually never go out the way you came in.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Probably easier? But she didn't like Edie. She had, like,
I wish we'd
resentment
stayed.
towards you.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
This is her room. Okay. I mean, yeah, considering the family that you're tied in with, of course
What
you'd want to
happened that
leave.
night had been coming for a long time.
That's a nice view, though.
Maybe you should have come sooner.
I like the view.
But it had to end one way or another.
Yo, that's really
All that's
nice.
left now was to tell you about that last night.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Please. I must know. Also, this was her room. Oh, that's cute. I like the pen. Oh, this is the diary we were reading at the very beginning.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh my god. Oh boy. That's never healthy.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
This is sad. Why though? What was the need to seal everything if you were not gonna come
Thing
back?
you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
You don't want your daughter to die, your last remaining child.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's
What?
best if
That's
Edith
stupid.
and I leave tonight.
The stories
We'll have
aren't
the
what's
nursing home
killing
send
them.
a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you.
Ursive.
But there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Flashback within a
That
flashback.
night,
Okay.
The tide went way, way out.
Oh, that's
It
that's
was
a
the
tsunami.
first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, tsunami's on the way.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
This is
But
very
I
dangerous.
never thought I'd go back to it.
Okay, so this is Edie, and she survived, so at least we know she's gonna make
When
it
the
out.
fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Just walk straight. There is no light.
I got turned around.
What? Gotta walk straight in the direction that
For
we're
a
in.
while, I wondered.
You're gonna drown, girl.
I started seeing things.
There's a deer. Hello. Let's see if it's real. We don't know if it is.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Like Bigfoot. Ooh.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That
Furniture,
night,
yeah.
a lot of things came back to me.
Oh,
Or maybe I came back to them.
you made it. This is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So did they have earthquakes daily?
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Can I resist?
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Well, that was that, I guess. That's, unfortunate.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh. She said, nah, I'm going to the
After
old
that,
house.
we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Can I? Oh. Woo.
A few years went by.
Who did you meet that got you pregnant? 'Cause you're I forgot how much.
My
22
mom
weeks?
didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest
That scared me.
happened pretty quickly.
That's the mom.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
It's the family
And then
curse.
I was alone.
You were told.
The last Finch left alive.
Well, you have to have your kid first, right?
Until I found out about you.
Oh, hello, it's me.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
So whose kid are you then?
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Why?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Yeesh. That's the thing. So the Edith that we were playing as throughout the most of the game.
This is where your story begins.
I guess
I'm
she's
sorry I
gone.
won't be there to see it. It's
Yeah.
a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. Oh, we're some boy. But whose son? Is it the son of like the Edith we were playing as, or is it some son from Lewis or Milton? No, Lewis wouldn't make sense if he had a kid. Milton died young, kinda. Whose kid are you? What? I need to know. Oh. That was I like this a lot. This is very nice. I really enjoyed it. We did not get to do Sven and Edith. We didn't fill them up on the book, so I'm assuming there was something I missed. And I'm assuming there are a lot of trophies that I also didn't get. But yeah, that's the end. Is there anything else? The replay story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Oh no, I did, yeah, Sven and Edie. They just don't see Sven. Oh, I see. You get to pick. So you pick her if you want to start over, and then you pick a story. What? Why is those? Why are those in particular weird? Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I really like this game. It's very, very, very nice. Yeah. Thanks for watching.